some people were talking about the temple, how it was decorated with beautiful stones and ornaments dedicated to God. Jesus said, "As for the things you are admiring, the time is coming when not even one stone will be left upon another. All will be demolished." They asked him, "Teacher, when will these things happen? What sign will show that these things are about to happen?" Jesus said, "Watch out that you aren't deceived. Many will come in my name saying, 'I am the one,' and it is time. Don't follow them. When you hear of wars and rebellions, don't be ashamed. These things must happen first, but the end won't happen immediately." Then Jesus says to them, "Nations and kingdoms will fight against each other. There will be great earthquakes and wide-scale food shortages and epidemics." Hi, I am Dr. Rebecca Chow. I'm so glad that I get to talk to you guys today. Lately we have felt like the world is just in chaos between the things that we're surviving plus understanding even the changes in weather. It just feels like a snow days and a new thing is coming out, and we hear all of these things that are happening all around the world. And it is not uncommon that when you start hearing all of this stuff, you might feel a little bit of dysregulation inside of you. Now, you might be wondering, what's dysregulation? Dysregulation is where your heart starts beating just a little bit harder than usual, or you might feel like your hands are sweating, or you will just feel this very, very strong feeling of going into shutdown or autopilot. Actually, that was the way that God created us. God created us to act or go into shutdown when we felt a threat. Now, the important thing is not noticing that your body is telling you something is not right, which is what I like to call wonky. Many times we feel like that because we are feeling that things are just not like the way they used to be. So anytime that you feel like your body is just feeling a little bit wonky, that anxiety I was mentioning, having a hard time even breathing, sometimes I feel like I cannot catch my breath with the emails and the text and figuring out how to face life challenges. I feel like I just cannot feel grounded enough. Jesus told us that these things were going to happen. But the great thing about that is he also gave us the capacity to know that threat was going to come our way. And our body is that thing that tells us that something is wonky. So what I would like you guys to do is think about things that you can practice. War, natural disasters, epidemics. Sometimes it can feel like the world is out of control, that we have no control of our lives. Our minds either race to the future because we're imagining worst case scenarios and the reality is we cannot control it. Or we think about the past and that revisiting trauma or time in our life when we just feel like we have no control. This leaves us feeling anxious, afraid, overwhelmed. Incorporate a practice like mindfulness, taking time to breathe, notice your body, breathe, and establish a new routine that will bring you back into the present, which in reality is the only thing that we control.